Jan-Werner Müller's political science work, What is Populism? 2014, seeks to define what it means to be a populist and to examine how contemporary populist leaders are shaping global politics. The book has been widely praised for its timely analysis of world figures and its emphasis on the importance of social democracy. Müller, a prolific author on political topics, currently serves as professor of politics at Princeton University. He regularly contributes to the London Review of Books and the New York Review of Books, in addition to writing columns and opinion pieces for The Guardian. Müller explores both left and right-wing populism, investigating what characterizes a populist and why such leaders can pose a threat across the political spectrum. His central argument is that populists reject pluralism. They see themselves as the sole representatives of the people and their genuine interests. Populists concentrate power and manipulate the populace morally to maintain control. Müller also interrogates whom populists claim to speak for. He argues that they do not represent an entire nation, but rather those whom they perceive as aligned with their views. A leader may assert they speak for a silent majority, yet it is often unclear who comprises this majority, or whether the leader intends to represent dissenting voices. While both left and right-wing populism are examined, Müller concludes that the term populism is most aptly applied to far right-wing figures. What is populism is organized broadly into three sections: what populists say, what they do, and how society should respond. The book concludes by summarizing Müller's findings and stressing the dangers of populist ideology for global politics. Its style and structure are designed to appeal both to students of political science and to general readers seeking to understand contemporary world leaders. In the first section, Müller analyzes the rhetoric of populists. Populist leaders typically portray their core supporters as disenfranchised and unheard, frustrated by systems that marginalize them. Their voters are depicted as angry, resentful, and silenced. The similarity of this rhetoric across the political spectrum is what allows populism to describe both left and right-wing figures. Criticism of elites is essential to populist messaging. Populists present themselves as agents of necessary change, attempting to appeal broadly, while in practice they prioritize the interests of a specific demographic. They claim moral authority to lead, portray opponents as morally flawed, and isolate dissenters, fostering loyal, unwavering followings among those who see the populist as their protector. The second section examines the behaviors of populist leaders in power or during campaigns. Populists refuse to recognize their opposition as legitimate, dismiss their rivals, and reject compromise. It is their way or no way. This uncompromising approach, Müller argues, enables populist regimes to consolidate control over a country, with the contemporary United States serving as a notable example. The third section addresses strategies for countering populist leaders or candidates. Populists must not be allowed to hijack the state, manipulate voters, or erode civil society and democratic institutions. Müller cautions that conflating left and right-wing leaders under the term populist risks diluting its meaning, since liberal-leaning leaders typically do not seek to suppress democracy. He argues that the concept of populism should be refined to specifically describe hard-right figures who aim to oppress opponents. Using case studies, Müller examines politicians with mass followings, from President Trump to Marine Le Pen, illustrating how they secure support and maintain power. He also considers how their adversaries respond, highlighting lessons about populism that can guide us. Ultimately, Müller urges readers to recognize the warning signs of potential populist leaders early, so that steps can be taken to prevent them from attaining unchecked power. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.